Clark Rains is going to spend the rest of his life in prison, no hope of parole. Rains sentenced today after being convicted of murdering his mother nearly 5 years ago.
Our investigative reporter Brendan Kirby was in the courtroom today. He's in the studio now. Brendan, prosecutors say this was personal.
Yeah, that's right, Lenise and Byron. A jury in March found Clark Rains guilty of murder in this case. Prosecutors say the defendant killed his mother and then buried her body in Baldwin County. It could hardly get more cold-blooded than this. Forensic testimony at the murder trial of Clark Rains indicated that he hogtied his mother, Kay Rains, and suffocated her. Mobile County District Attorney Ashley Rich says it demonstrates his complete lack of regard for life. She notes that investigators later found the body north of Bay Minette, buried face down in a shallow grave. Kay Rains was still wearing the clothes she had on during a casino outing in Biloxi.
He killed her face to face. It was manual asphyxiation from the front, and I think that was also very telling. Is he didn't care anything about his mother, the one person in the world who loved him the most.
DA Rich says investigators believe Rains was enraged that his mother had spent all of the inheritance from his father.
That was her money. Her husband left her that inheritance, and it was hers to rightfully spend. It was not his. He did not leave it to his only son. He left it to her. And so she could do whatever she wanted to with that money.
Defense attorney Richard Foreman declined to comment after the hearing. In the courtroom, he pointed to his client's long history of mental illness and substance abuse. He also downplayed the defendant's criminal record, which includes arrests dating to 1999 and 4 prior felony convictions. Foreman noted that those priors were not violent offenses. But DA Rich says that the substance abuse history is just an excuse and that a judge found Rains mentally competent to stand trial.
It was very personal, and because of that, you have to look at who is really Clark Rains. And I am absolutely convinced that if he ever gets out of the penitentiary, he will kill again.
In addition to the murder charge, the jury also found Rains guilty of a dozen counts of fraudulently using his mother's credit card. The judge today imposing the maximum 10-year sentence on each of those counts to be served at the same time as the murder sentence. Reporting live in the studio, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.